morning, Bishop Slater, New Millennium Bible Fellowship down in Texas. I know you got a good word this morning, Bishop.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to everyone today. There are some people who are out there just listening. They're praising God. My homeboy, Bishop Paul Martin, down there at Greater St. Stephen's wrote, his yoke is easy. And a yoke basically has been described or defined as a big old gear that was used for the oxen as that oxen plowed the field. In other words, the man used that to guide his crops, to get his crops going. And Ricky, let me tell you, go with me now. This God we serve sometimes generally describes us as an oxen and put a yoke on us to guide us. But what God does, he gently guides us. That same Bishop Paul S. Martin also wrote, his yoke is easy, and he said, your tears are temporary. So therefore, when you're being guided through life situations, you can realize that God is guiding you. But understand this, your tears are just temporary. We serve the God who designed the universe, Ricky, and set our world in motion. But those hands that hung the stars in that dark, silvery cloud of skies, good Lord have mercy, I'm getting excited here, also wiped away the tears of our eyes. Y'all go with me now. He wiped away the leopard's tears. He wiped away the widow's tears. Good Lord have mercy. All that you're going through right now in your life, God will wipe away those tears. But not only that, he'll take the burden off your shoulder because his yoke is easy and his burdens are light. I'm excited because somebody's been going through some child abuse, some sexual abuse, been going through business issues. I need to let you know that you're going through these things because God is gently guiding you, and he's correcting you, and he's directing you. But God will do it for you because his yoke is easy. He won't put on you no more than you can bear. This is Bishop Slater, New Millennium Bible Fellowship Praise Center, saying that you matter, we care, God provide. You can follow me on Facebook at J. Lee Slater. Good Lord have mercy. J. Lee Slater on New Millennium Bible Fellowship website, nmbfchurch.org.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, Bishop Slater, love you, man.
Man, I love you too, Ricky, and thank y'all for all that y'all doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. And no matter what you're going through, my brother, remember God's yoke is easy and his burdens are light.
And we're going to thank him right here with this next song, John P. King. Here you go, Pastor Slater.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord. Oh, man, he good this morning, man. Everybody, here we go, y'all. Get the flames on. Here's John P. King. Let's go.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 11 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page brought to you by...
Brought to you by Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. You can earn 3% cash back on online shopping, making the essentials even more rewarding. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, on this beautiful Wednesday with a quick look at your front page news. Russian President Vladimir Putin spoke at a news conference for the first time in weeks yesterday, where he said NATO has ignored his demands and claims that the U.S. is using Ukraine as a tool to start a war in order to impose sanctions on Russia. Now, although Russia has placed 100,000 troops and military supplies at its border with Ukraine, Putin still insists that Russia has no plans to invade Ukraine. Meanwhile, Pfizer yesterday asked the FDA to approve use of its vaccine for children under the age of 5. Pfizer wants to give children under 5 who are as young as 6 months old COVID shots with 1/10 of the dose given to adults. Children under 5 are the only age group in the U.S. that are not yet eligible for COVID vaccine, and if approved, they will start receiving vaccinations as early as next month.
My grandson got his last week. And,
really, Rick?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not playing.
I'm right behind you.
Playing. Yeah.
I'm right behind you. And this last story is actually very sad. 2 campus police officers were fatally shot by a gunman at a Bridgewater College in Virginia early yesterday afternoon, leading to a campus lockdown and a search for the 27-year-old suspect who was caught. A police spokesperson said that 2 officers had responded to reports of a suspicious man on campus, and after a brief interaction with the suspect, he opened fire on them and then ran off. So sad. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.com. Rock T, our sports genius. What's going down in sports?
Well, let's start off with the former Miami Dolphins head coach, Brian Flores, who happens to be African-American, files a class action lawsuit versus the NFL.
As he should.
And other teams claiming racism. He alleges, Rick, that the Dolphins defamed him through media and NFL after firing him, claiming he was difficult to work with. Yes, we've heard that term a lot. The Dolphins allegedly told Flores to lose games on purpose so they could get a high draft pick, allegedly offering $100,000 bonus for every loss. So every loss that Coach Flores tanked and lost on purpose, he would get $100,000 for each of them bad boys. And they started off like one.
Is that even legal?
No, I mean, it's not illegal technically, but come on, man. Now you remember they started off like 1-6 or 1-7 or something. Then he came on strong at the end. They won like 8 games in a row. So I guess he finally got tired of it and said, "Man, listen, I'm the head coach. My name is on this doggone franchise," and he turned this program around. He's got a winning record in the last couple of seasons. So we'll see what happens, man. Last but not least, man, a youth coach of a 10-year-old basketball team. I said it. A youth coach of a 10-year-old basketball team was fired after he grabbed the referee's neck during a game. Coach did not like a controversial call. He was given 2 technical fouls. Then a verbal altercation took place. Then he started choking the referee. Then another referee came to defend.
Hit him, knock the glasses off.
And punched the coach to get him to let go.
Knock the glasses off. So now he need to call 1-800-2-PAIR. 4.
He's 10-year-olds, man.
I mean, that other referee. The other, if you gonna be a referee, you need to have that other referee that came with. He didn't come break up. He came with them hands. Bam! Knocked that dude glasses off. I said, damn. That's the type of referee you need. Refereeing with you. If you're gonna referee, you got to have a referee like that refereeing with you.
Yes, sir.
Anybody got time to break up nothing. Bam! Get your hand off the homie, but we all work at Foot Locker.
Yep. What up, Gary?
All right, y'all. People are still talking about y'all. There was an Instagram post, y'all, announcing the pregnancy of Rihanna, y'all, and everybody was raving that picture because Rihanna was wearing a Rolex watch, y'all. Now, they're saying a lot of people confused the watch. They thought that Rihanna was wearing her vintage Cartier Santos. They said that, she likes to wear to the grocery store, but that was not the watch. She was wearing her 18-karat gold Rolex King Midas customized watch, and they're saying people are rushing. Now, everybody wants to get this watch, honey. Now, they're saying, y'all, that this watch is a watch that, it's a must-have. It's only $250,000. And they're saying, y'all, that the watch is aptly named after, y'all, the ruler in Greek mythology who turned everything he touched into gold, which they say much as Rihanna does with her music and every project that she puts her name behind, whether it be lingerie or inclusive beauty products, y'all. Now, this is a must-have watch. Now, I saw the watch, and I'm like, girl, she could buy my whole neighborhood in Port Arthur for $50,000, I should say, though. But it brought back to mind, Rick, I remember when you had got this expensive watch and you refused to take it.
Oh, yeah, I gave it back.
You gave it back.
Oh, yeah. What was that, a Cartier?
It was a Cartier, yeah.
Oh, no, we don't do those.
And they thought Rihanna was wearing a Cartier, but it happened to be a Rolex. But I was like, and I thought about it, I said, Ricky had a nice expensive, and he gave it.
I did the right thing for giving it back, considering who it came from and what their motive was and what they was all about, and I turned out to be right. No, you can't put no jewelry and stuff, wrap me around in some stuff and be, No,
yeah.
Sir.
Not wrap me around.
Wrap me around. Damn, I just went grandmama on to do it.
Yeah, you can't wrap me around in some stuff, baby.
Take it back.
Okay.
Yeah, all gifts ain't good gifts.
Yes, honey.
Got that right, Jack.
Yeah, but she they're raving this King Midas watch. So I'm like, well, congratulations on Rihanna, honey, and her beautiful watch. You know, right now it's hard to find a Rolex watch, so I guess she's gonna keep hers forever. And they was talking about.
But I tell you what, Brett, Faison Love sent me a Beavis and Butthead watch that I put it on my wrist, and I couldn't even hold it up. I don't know what that. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show you a picture of it. I ain't never had no watch like that.
Oh, Lord.
That's my favorite item that I own, man. I love Faison Love. That's my new best friend.
Yeah. All right. Well, the color today, honey, is one of our favorite. My color today, y'all, is seal. On the high end, you say seal, and on the low end, you say beautiful silver. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, more on Whoopi Goldberg, and I think she done got in trouble. Up next, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 29 after the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Whoopi Goldberg has been suspended from The View for 2 weeks following her controversial remarks about the Holocaust. ABC News President Kim Goodwin said in a statement last night that while Whoopi has apologized, I've asked her to take time to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments. On Tuesday's episode of The View, Goldberg said, I tweeted about it last night, but I kind of want you to hear it from me directly. I feel a responsibility. My words upset so many people, which was never my intention. I understand why. The information I got was really helpful. She continued, I said the Holocaust wasn't about race and was instead about man's inhumanity to man. It is indeed about race because Hitler and the Nazis considered Jews to be the inferior race. Words matter, and mine are no exception. I regret my comments, and I stand corrected. An ABC Insider told Page 6 that ABC staffers and Disney Network execs are saying Whoopi went way too far, and board members are not happy with her apology and want a fuller retraction. The word is that Whoopi is indeed boo-boo. Wow. What y'all think?
They gave her news. And, honey, I watched the show, and she didn't seem like she was really, being mean or anything. She was just saying, what she said, that it wasn't a race thing, or it was. At least it wasn't a race thing or what have you. She and Anna Farwell, whatever name, they were going back and forth about it and stuff. And the thing is, though, honey, they did the Nick Cannon with her. And a lot of people saying they're trying to get Whoopi off of that show. So, honey, they let her know, even though Whoopi dated a lot of European men and stuff in her time or what have you.
That don't have nothing to do
but
with
I'm just using it as a prayer. I know it doesn't have nothing to do with it. I'm just using it as a prayer to let you know, honey, just because you date white and whatever, they're going to still get you if they got to get you. So, with that being said, that's how I, looked at it.
All right.
Yeah, it's just, the thing about it is whatever sensitivity classes or whatever you have to do, just do it, because the bigger picture is we need her on the air and her perspective. She said a lot of good things and protect a lot of black folks and bring a good perspective to a lot of conversations or whatever. And we really need her on the air.
And that's what people
sometimes
say.
You got to go and do what you got to do, where you can stay on the air and put your pride aside, and where we can continue to fight, because there's a bigger picture involved.
And that's what people said about Whoopi as well. But the thing about it is, Ricky, too, the sad thing about it, they said the show she's on is called The View.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but at the same time, we got to be, what I'm saying, because when Melissa Hasselbeck and others say some things that just kind of are hurtful and hurtful to black folks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just deal with whatever you got to deal with, just where you can just come on back. We just need you to come back, because she's going to be there more days than she's not going to be there. Right. I done got suspended from the radio show for a week.
What you do, Ricky?
I can't talk about it on the air because she still work here. But guess what? But guess what? She know now. I bet she don't talk crazy. I bet she don't talk crazy to nobody else. How about that?
That's right.
Or whatever. So sometimes you have to make a sacrifice in order to do things to make the work environment better for other people. That was my sacrifice. My 1 week suspension and sacrifice was full, and she's been nice ever since, from what I understand, according to Gary. But you just have to go through it, because there's a bigger picture involved.
Do Gary talk to everybody you don't talk to no more?
Huh?
Does Gary talk to everybody you don't talk to no more?
Yeah.
That's his liaison.
Oh, man, that's horrible.
He be trying to bring the relationship back together. He be trying to get me to be a friend.
There need to be peace in the Middle East.
Yeah. That's messy. That's what that is. Moving on, during a recent interview, Nicki Minaj admitted that sexually charged music has become overkill, y'all. During the interview, Nicki Minaj said she recently felt compelled to avoid rapping about sex, saying, right now, I'm back to talking about whatever I want to about on my records, but to me, it still feels like overkill. A lot of stuff I'm hearing, and even the stuff that people are sending me. She said, if it's too much, what is wrong with you? Nicki Minaj said that if it's too much of the sexual stuff, it's just not making me feel comfortable anymore. I mean, that's just to tell you, I guess, that being a mom has changed me. Nicki is set to release her new single, Do We Have a Problem? Featuring Lil Baby on Friday, February 4th. Well, I'm going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but up next
real
we
quick,
got...
who you like the best? Who you think got the most fire? Baby or Lil Baby?
That's hard. I like both of them a lot. I love
Lil Baby, but
I love
Baby
DaBaby's. I love DaBaby's voice, the way he be flowing.
Right.
But I like Lil Baby too now. But yeah, I like his flow. I like DaBaby's flow. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. And watch I hit us up for them wake up calls at 8669 Ricky. That's 8669 RICKEY. Who we repping today, Rock T's?
We going to Howard University. Pimpin'. Shout out to the Bisons out there, man. HBC, coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Oh, yeah, baby. It's about that time for another HBC. It's your boy Rock Teasy up in the house, man. Guess what? We got a double doozy for you this time. We finna head to West Virginia State University, established in 1891, home of the black and gold Yellow Jackets. Why is this a double doozy? Because, man, Mr. Carter G. Woodson, historian, author, journalist. He was the former academic dean of West Virginia State University, one of the first to study African American life and history. He founded the Journal of Negro History, has been called the father of black history. Do I need to keep going? Let's keep going. In 1926, he launched the celebration of Negro History Week, which was the precursor of Black History Month. He's the second African American to obtain a PhD degree from Harvard University. Now, why is this a double doozy? Because many of Woodson's academic years as a college student was also spent at Howard University, where he eventually served as the dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Woo! Carter, another proud HBCU alum. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU.
Hey, Rock, you forgot something?
What up?
He was the bruh. He's a proud member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Come on,
Ever
dog.
forget one? Yes, sir. That's one of the things we learned in our history. Carter G. Woodson.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and thank you once again for the opportunity to bring the coronavirus report to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Ricky, as of yesterday, 885,000 people have died of COVID-19, according to Johns Hopkins University, with about 75 million infected since the start of the pandemic. So it's thought that the mark of 1 million deaths is likely on the horizon, but since deaths are usually undercounted widely, it's likely that the United States has already actually surpassed that number of 1 million people having died, and we are the number one death rate on this planet. Although one of the strongest healthcare systems, there are a lot of reasons that is the case, but the main one is that people will not accept the vaccine here like they are in other countries where they're accepting it greatly or it's being mandated. But either way, the populations in most other countries that have larger populations but lower death rates is because they're getting vaccinated and we aren't. So, Ricky, this is not over then. And if you have 2,500 people in the U.S. dying every day, we're not done with this pandemic. So, fortunately, yesterday, Pfizer requested approval of its vaccine for children under the ages of 5. So, ages less than 5, basically from birth to 5, are now getting a dose of 3 micrograms, age 5 to 11, 10 micrograms,
and age 12 plus 30 micrograms, which is the adult dose. So it's thought that the objective is to give the younger kids a dose that's high enough to give them protection, but low enough that they won't have side effects. So but that's a pretty widespread in my medical opinion, from newborns to age 4. There's a lot of big 4-year-olds walking around. And if you're 4, you get 3 micrograms, but if you're 5, you get 10 micrograms. They're probably going to start adjusting that. That would make clinical and scientific sense, because that might be an underdosing for some of the larger 4-year-old kids. Also, this may be surprising to you, Ricky. Moderna's vaccine has applied for full approval, or the FDA rather granted full approval for Moderna's vaccine yesterday. Now, you would have thought that since Moderna's vaccine is the most potent vaccine and given a greater amount of immunity, that it would have been approved much previously, but it was not. The Pfizer vaccine had official approval in August, and now the Moderna vaccine also has additional approval. It was thought that when they were officially approved, that would create a spike in vaccinations, because people were saying, well, it's still under emergency use authorization and I don't want to get it until it's fully approved. But it did not. So being fully approved has not made a change in vaccination rates. But Moderna's out there now, funky cold Moderna. That's your first choice if you have to get the vaccine. And if you have to get a booster, ask for the Moderna booster.
All right, let's go to the phone, John, with Dr. Collier.
Basically, I just want to know is everything with these vaccines pretty much accurate what they're saying, because it seems like everybody just keep getting sick that's vaccinated. So I just want to know, is it true? Is it work or does it not work?
It's definitely working, and it's what it's doing is preventing hospitalizations and death. The thing that has changed with this Omicron variant is that the vaccine is not preventing you from catching it. You can catch it, but the people that have been vaccinated, the disease is much milder and, again, not resulting in death. We're at the point now where the number of Omicron deaths, which is a milder version, is meeting or going to exceed the amount of deaths from the Delta variant, which was the most potent. So, yes, get your vaccine. Get your vaccine. It's safe and it works.
That is Dr. Collier. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
I can be reached on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ. Go to my website, lipodrop.com, to learn how to boost your immune system. And these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production.
What's up?
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Days, y'all, after Tisha Campbell-Martin reported, y'all, that she was almost kidnapped for human trafficking, y'all, in Brownsville, Texas. Police Department issued, y'all, an official statement saying they could not confirm the Martin actress stayed in Brownsville during that time of the alleged incident, y'all. Now, in a video, Tisha put out a video, she said, "I'm still here." And she detailed, y'all, her frightening experience where she encountered a taxi driver who she believes tried to kidnap her, Ricky, for human trafficking. She said, "Yo, this trafficking mess is real, but they got me messed up." And then she said in the video, she said the 53-year-old actress, y'all, recounts, honey, the sketchiness of the entire ordeal, y'all. She never disclosed the location where the attempt kidnapping took place, leaving many people wondering, was she ever in an incident? Now, they say after several media outlets reported the attempted kidnapping took place in the city of Brownsville, Texas, the Police Department issued a statement announcing a full investigation into the incident. However, a few days later, Brownsville police, y'all, issued another statement posted to their Facebook page saying that after reviewing security footage and conducting several interviews, they could not confirm that Tisha Campbell-Martin stayed in Brownsville, nor the alleged kidnapping incident. Now, I called Tisha and texted her to see if she could come and talk about it, but she haven't returned my call yet. But then I read another report saying that she said it was not in Brownsville, it was in South Padre Island. So I don't know where the situation happened, if it happened or what have you, but we just definitely need to keep Tisha lifted up in our prayers. And then some people were saying, so I thought you had to be a certain age. I thought you had to be a certain age when they kidnap you in human trafficking.
She looks young.
Yeah, she does. She does look young enough. And how would they think if that happened that they could try to even do that to an adult? I mean, people still doing that?
They don't care, man. These sex traffickers are out here kidnapping women. That's why we have Detective Chris Anderson to come on to try to keep us safe It is so much going on. It's unbelievable. You almost have to fight just to stay alive.
Well, you do. Hell.
Yeah, God forbid if something would have happened to her, and it was smart for her. I believe her. Smart for her not to get in that van, that car.
Yeah, the taxi cab. She was better. So hopefully, everything goes well, and hopefully, that we can hear something from her. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Adele, honey, attempted y'all to put the rumors out there. She and her boyfriend, Mr. Rich Paul, y'all are on the rocks in that latest Instagram post. Now, people saying, honey, that Adele went crazy and stuff because Rich told him he didn't want to be bothered with her no more. And then it's Black History Month, too, so that's probably one of the reasons. But now it's being reported, y'all, that the singer was struggling to make it through rehearsals of her Las Vegas residency because she was constantly shouting and sobbing on the phone with Paul. Now, yesterday, they were saying the Hello singer took to Instagram to share the news that she will be performing, y'all, at the Brit Awards on February 8th. And she also posted that she said, and Rich, honey, said hi to all y'all. And she had little black heart emojis on it. So she's letting y'all know, honey, she and Rich are definitely still together, honey. So don't even try that her and her man are broken up because they still together. But now they're saying that big old concert thing that she was going to have, honey. They said that's not going to happen no more. And I thought most people, celebrity singers, make most of their money when they touring. Or whatever, because she was going to be doing a big thing. But they're saying it's not going to happen the way it looks. So we got to keep Adele lifted up in our prayer. Brad, what you think about Adele, honey, just walking away from her big old her big concert and what have you? I know you wouldn't dare do a thing like that. Where all that money come from, too? Would you walk away?
She make enough money to not do no shows right now. So when she get ready to do it, I'm sure she'll be ready and she'll make that money then. But for now, she gonna make money off of her just her royalties and the songs that she write and the songs being played. Her album is doing very well.
Really? I thought, just an album. But look like when you're touring, they said you made more money. I thought.
You do make money, but hey, if she put it off, she obviously is good till it's time to get ready to do it.
But congratulations, Adele, honey. We glad she's doing it. Her and Rich are back together again, y'all. Because love will keep us together, y'all. And I'm glad that she's staying with her man and he's standing by her side during this time of trials and tribulation. And speaking of trials and tribulation, y'all, Jennifer Lopez, honey, she opening up about her second chance with Ben Affleck, honey. She said she glad to be with that man. She said, honey, I've never been better. She told the magazine, she said, I feel so lucky and happy and proud to be with him. She said of Mr. Affleck, honey, during the sun-drenched room in her house as people illustrated the situation. Now, she said that's become Mr. Affleck's office. And she said, I'm loving this man. It's a beautiful love story that we got a second chance. So I don't think his first wife probably agree with all that madness, though. But nevertheless, good for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, though. They seem to be together. But I thought she and Puff Daddy would have made a great couple. They did real well together at the time when they were together. But now she's with Ben Affleck, so she says the second time around. And she's proud of that man that he's become. He's no longer drinking like he used to drink. And she's loving him. So congratulations to Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Seal. On the high end, you say Seal, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Silver. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the T.
Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite grandmama, Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Yeah. Do me, Jesus.
Hey.
Do me, Jesus.
Come on now.
You can do me in the morning. You can do me in the night. You can do me in the evening time. Jeez. You ain't been done until you've been done by the Lord, because he do you right. Wake you up.
Well.
Put a roof over your head.
Yes.
Food on the table.
Come on.
Well, give you a bus to ride. Can't nobody do you like the Lord.
Come on.
Not the L-O-R-D. We got the L-A-W-D, the Lord.
Amen. Amen.
Janie, good morning, Janie.
Good morning.
Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Here's your church announcements. All members with little boys age 12 and under that's a little chubby with thick necks are encouraged to sign up for the Roland Martin Lookalike Contest. Coming up during Revival Week, so make sure you register your little boys. You could win a prize. Now, you know the pastor's new wife, Sister Bernadette.
Yeah.
Now, you know she's recovering from a fight last Sunday with his ex-wife, Bertha, who is Bernadette's first cousin. Now, he divorced He divorced Bertha last year to marry Bernadette because she's 10 years younger with a big old butt and wide hips. And that's what got him, Janie. That's what got him. And Bertha was mad about it, but what made her throw hands was Bernadette had him take her off his dental insurance the same week that she was gonna get them 2 missing back teeth replaced. Messy and low down. Low down and messy. Now, the homegoing service is Saturday at noon for Brother Hank Hinton. You know Hank Hinton. You all right, Janie?
Yeah.
You know, Hank Hinton was 93.
Uh-huh.
And he had been battling a long fight of eyelid blisters, elbow cancer, sickle cell, inflamed toenails, hay fever, dry mouth, kidney stones, gas, and liver spots. But that ain't what killed him.
What happened?
He was trying to eat a sausage, an egg, and cheese McMuffin that had too much jelly on it. And his mouth wide open to bite it, and that whole egg slid out of there so fast into his throat, and he choked right there in the drive-thru, pulling off, and ran out there and got hit by an Amazon truck. Janie, I'm so sorry about all this. That concludes our church announcement. Janie, I'll call you. All right.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that chicken and waffle mix. Black Tony, are you outside?
No, sir. I ain't outside. Don't try to talk to me like that. Don't try to talk to me. No. Hell no, sir. You
promised that you was coming to work today.
But let me tell you something. You better hope I don't cuss right now on this radio program, sir. You better hope I don't cuss right now.
Cuss for what?
I'm for real, sir. I ain't never been this mad in my life, sir.
What you mad about?
Well, I done been upset. Sir, that's all right. The lawsuit coming, sir.
We the one at work, though.
Lawsuit coming, sir.
What lawsuit?
Because you just destroyed me.
I destroyed you?
You done destroyed me.
How I destroyed you?
Because I had a big opportunity to go be a mascot for the Cincinnati Bengals for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And them folks called you and you told them folks I ain't been working for you. And I ain't gonna get the job. But that's all right, though, Shawty. You don't want me to be great.
I'm looking at your employment record.
Shawty, get what? I'm looking at my lawyer phone number. I'm calling. We filing a lawsuit.
So you gonna sue somebody because they won't give you a good reference and you can call in sick every day for 4 years.
Let me tell you who all we
Bro, Black Tony, do you realize you called in sick on the weekends on days we was off?
Let me tell you who all we
You even called in sick for being off.
Listen up, Shawty. I'm going to tell you who all we finna sue, Shawty. My lawyer sent me the message this morning. We finna sue you. Yeah. We finna sue the radio station. We finna sue BT Comic View for making you famous. Because if
Comic View
on Comic View,
talking about 2,000 birds. Talking about Comic View on BT coming at you. Sing with me. Nice week. Get your laugh on.
Tom Joyner.
Tom Joyner.
Yup. Because if he had the Quickies, then you wouldn't be on it.
Steve Harvey too. Did you say Steve?
And we suing everybody who used to watch Comic View that you was on, because they made you popular. So we finna sue all everybody who watch Comic View.
What about Ice Cube and Friday After Next? What about Ice Cube and Mike Epps?
We suing Ice Cube. We suing Mike Epps. Everybody who was in Friday. We suing that dude who played Pinky. We suing all the Q dogs.
You finna sue George Grace?
Everybody who's the founder.
And George Smith, Steve-O, Dark Nasty.
Yeah, we finna sue all of them.
Everybody finna sue the Alpha Phi Bros, the Gamma Sig Bros, the NE Bros.
All of them folks, we finna sue everybody.
The LE Bros.
All y'all finna be broke. We suing Rock T.
He about to sue the Bloody Roadside Bros.
He said he's suing me too, Rick.
Yeah, we suing Rock T, the one support you.
We suing him and his kids and his wife, and we suing Brett.
Brett for what?
With the T, we suing all gay people.
Wait.
suing Jelani.
The whole LGBT community.
We suing Dr. Collier, Jill Johnson, Mr. Thomas, Kiki.
Boy, I sure hate to see that docket. I sure hate to look up there and see that damn docket up there.
And we're gonna sue the Rickey Smiley TV show, even though it's only playing in Africa. All y'all kiss.
Go shower, you there for hours, and your body smelling sour. I left you some brand new towels and soap that smells like flowers. Don't you wait, just do it now, 'cause you stinking up my couch. Ooh, you so rude when you poop. Your drawers get browner and the stench is getting louder. The hairs in my nose falling out. You smell like some clam chowder. You need to go and change your trousers. I don't see this working out. You've been musty for some hours.
Damn.
Please just go and take a shower, a shower, a shower. Please just go and take a shower, a shower, a shower. Please just go and take a shower.
Man.
See how we get there?
A shower. Please just go and
Brett, don't do us like that. Brett, don't do it.
That's not right, man.
Don't do us like that.
Why? If you need
We
to
take
shower, you need
showers.
to take a shower. Not all the time.
Man, gone.
Well, some of us do.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody
I
on
take a
here
shower.
might not.
Gary.
Yeah.
Well,
once a month.
Well, honey, I don't need to be taking a shower wasting water, honey.
Oh, Gary, please stop. Stop.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea in the clue of the day brought to you by
General Motors. More than that, with Gia Peppers is back for season 2. Tune in wherever you listen to podcasts. Brought to you by General Motors. Everybody in. What's up there, Gary?
Good morning, Rocky. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Oscar and Emmy nominee Taraji P. Henson, y'all, is going to star as Suge Avery, y'all, in Bliss Boswell's The Color Purple, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the forthcoming Warner Brothers movie is an adaptation of the Tony-winning Broadway musical, which is itself an adaptation of Alice Walker's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel. Now, the production is directed by Boswell, best known for his work on Beyonce's Black is King, The Burial of Kojo, and Cherish the Day, y'all. Now, they're saying Marcus Gartley, The Shy, based on Alice Walker's novel back in 1985, Warner Brothers picture film. And the stage musical Wit, a book by Marsha Norman and Brenda Russell, Allie Willis, and Stephen Bray score, y'all. Isn't this great? She gonna play Suge Avery. Now Suge Avery was the singer, right, y'all?
Yes,
on The Color Purple.
Sister.
Oh, she the one. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that is Brett.
Oh, Lord.
What you say, Brett? What you say?
Sister.
All right, baby. So congratulations to Taraji. I can't picture her being Suge, but I guess she's gonna make a good Suge Avery, honey.
Oh, she's gonna do good.
Yes,
Don't
she
you have to
is.
sing? Does she
She
sing?
did Miss
Don't you have to sing?
Hannigan.
She can
and
do
Annie,
that. She
and
can
she
do
did
that.
amazing as Miss Hannigan. So I know she can kill Suge.
She sang. She sang It's Hard Out Here for a Piano.
Show did. There she did.
She
Well,
just sang in Annie live on ABC.
Yes, yes.
And she
She
sang.
gonna
She was
knock this.
amazing.
Well,
Yes, she
congratulations, Miss Taraji P. Henson. I can't wait to see her as Suge Avery. All right, another celebrity news, y'all. A lot of people saying y'all Diana Ross might be angry, honey, or upset with her daughter-in-law. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Ashley Simpson and her wonderful husband, Evan Ross, averted disaster, y'all, when they're saying her beautiful 5-carat wedding ring, y'all, flew off of her finger at an after party for the Pegasus World Cup at Gulfstream Racetrack in Hollywood, Florida this weekend. They're saying, y'all, that the couple was partying at the Carousel Club and DJ Cassidy was playing his song, honey, and carrying on. They say, baby, Miss Ashley started dancing, honey, flinging her hand in the air like she just didn't care. And they said that beautiful 5-carat diamond ring, y'all, flew off her finger. They're saying that this ring was just wonderful. They're saying it only cost $500,000 and it had a unique vintage look. They said it featured 140 white diamonds accented with rubies, y'all. They said it was one of a kind, designed by Neil Lang, honey. Would y'all have been upset if y'all ring would have flown off? I mean, Eva Brad, if y'all went, because y'all 3-carat wedding rings, if they would have flown off y'all fingers, would y'all been upset
Absolutely. Absolutely. It don't matter about the carats. If it had such sentimental value, yes, I would be really upset. It's happened before.
Your ring flew off your finger?
Child done lost rings, earrings. People done snatched jewelry off. When I jump in the audience, that's why I don't crowd surf no more and jump in the audience, because people just grab at you and they will snatch your stuff.
What?
I dove in the men's Special K dove in the audience and nobody grabbed up. We hit the floor so hard.
One person.
Like that. K, we'll never dive up in the
comedy
audience.
crowds don't do that. They just
man,
move out the way and let you
man, Broward County didn't give a damn.
Oh, dang, honey. Well, we glad y'all, honey. Well, I'm glad y'all got in one piece and they didn't let y'all break up or what have you. But congratulations to Miss Ross, honey. Hopefully she find that ring, because I know Miss Ross will be very upset, because I know Diana probably had some input on how to design that nice 5-carat diamond ring with rubies and all that good stuff, child.
Yeah, that's hurtful.
Yeah, very hurtful, honey. All right, y'all. They're saying y'all the richest Kardashians, honey, and the Jenner family members rank from the lowest to the highest, y'all. And they say 2 of them are tied, y'all, for first at $1.8 billion. Now, Khloe Kardashian, she's only worth, y'all, $50 million, y'all. It's so sad. They say she's just worth $50 million, and her money come from clothing and what have you. They're saying Kourtney Kardashian, she only worth $65 million, and her money come from her work from starring on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, plus her company, Poosh. And then we have, honey, Caitlyn Jenner. She's only worth $100 million, and her money comes from speaking engagements, and more. And I Am Kate, her book, and what have you. And then they have here the next Kardashian that's worth something. They say Kris Kardashian, she's only worth $190 million, and her money comes from the cuts from her kids' paychecks as their official manager, and then she acts as executive producer on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And you
say that's sad?
Yeah, she ain't got up 190.
I mean, I want to be that sad.
Shit, and like she can't make more.
And they say Kylie
spend it all.
No, they say Kylie, she's only worth $700 million, and hers come from success from her makeup line and from all the other good stuff that she does. And then we have next, honey, we have Kanye West. He's worth $1.8 billion. His money comes from his music and his fashion line and more. And he got $1.3 billion last year from that Yeezy partnership with Adidas and the Gap and what have you.
Selling shoes that look like PT Cruisers.
Thank you. That's what they look like. That's what they look like. So
walking around with them Hearst ones on, them Hearst ones.
Yes. And they said Kim, honey, she's worth $1.8 billion. So she and Kanye worth about the same money. They said she sold only $200 million worth of her KKW beauty, making her a lot richer. And then they say she got her beauty and shapewear. And then she's grown to $1.8 billion. She got 35% of that shapewear, the Skims, and she's worth about $900 million. So there you have it. That's who's worth all the money in the
Kardashian.
Rob, them socks didn't sell nothing. So they say, they're still on the shelf at Neiman Marcus.
I'm over here trying to get some collard greens on the shelf at Publix. I'm struggling over here. What's going on?
Yeah, Ricky, you're going to have to do a little bit better, honey. You're going to have to put some oxtails with those greens. Look today. It's still on the high end. You say still, and on the lunch, you say still, but that's your color for the day.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
Students and staff from nearly 20 historically black colleges and universities are hoping for answers, after more than a dozen schools received bomb threats yesterday, including Jackson State, Spelman College, and Fort Valley State University. This is in addition to several other HBCUs that received bomb threats just the day before, like the Howard and Southern. And as you may remember, there are several bomb threats at HBCUs in the beginning of January. Now, yesterday, many of the threatened schools had to lock down and delay classes or shift to remote learning. So joining us this morning is the chair of President Biden's HBCU Board of Advisors, Dr. Tony Allen, who is also the president of Delaware State University, one of the HBCUs that received a bomb threat on Monday. Welcome to the show, Dr. Allen, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Smiley. How you doing?
Yes, sir. Happy to have you this morning. Now, both the FBI and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives are investigating these threats. No bombs have been found at all. Is that correct, or do you have any updated information about the suspects or motive or anything?
We don't have that information, but what I can tell you is that the administration has been briefed. We're very clear. 40 of us from the HBCU community have talked with the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of Education and are in constant contact with them. What we know, though, and I think you know this, Brother Smiley, and I can say this for my entire HBCU sister institutions, we shall not be moved. We are not going to be moved by fear or bullies or any of these things that are really endemic of systemic racism in our country.
Can you tell us about your experience at Delaware State on Monday and how everything unfolded?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a call at 5:15 in the morning from my leadership team that there was a threat on our campus. It was a clear effort to intimidate and bully our students, staff, and faculty. We had to immediately shut down campus, have our students shelter in place for about 3 or 4 hours. By about 12:15, we were given the all clear. But as you can imagine, it was certainly go straight to the mental and physical well-being of our faculty, staff, and students. I'm proud to say that everybody stepped up in the right way. But to have this happen for us on the eve of the start of Black History Month was distasteful, to say the least.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you about the motive. Like, what do you think the motive would have? So you think, if you had to guess, just the fact that it's the eve of Black History Month?
Yeah, so this, for me, I believe it's a coordinated effort. I think it goes to a lot of the divisions in the country. But what I can tell you is that those folks who believe in our institutions, and I think you know this and believe this, for anybody who believes that in higher education, access for all, HBCUs are the best return on value in the country. That's certainly for African Americans, but for all the students we serve, regardless of where they come from or what they look like in the country and around the world. People threatened by that do these kinds of things. And I think we have to stand up, and we are standing up and saying that we will not tolerate it. We believe we have an administration that is lockstep behind us. They will get to the bottom of this, and we will continue to do what we do and be better as a result of these kinds of things.
Speaking of the Biden administration, they have expressed the importance of taking care of our HBCUs. So have you spoken to President Biden or Vice President Harris about this situation?
I've spoken to the administration for sure. As I said, both the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of Education, both those secretaries have been in close contact with 40 of us in the HBCU community. And as you know, what they have done already with respect to HBCUs has been historic with respect to investments. More importantly, though, they are not only acting in word, but in deed. So these things, as they happen, are critical to the fabric of our country, and certainly to the faculty, staff, students, and parents and alumni across the country that believe in the HBCU community, are committed to our development and growth for the long term.
We're speaking with the president of Delaware State University, Dr. Tony Allen. And what would you say to those HBCU students and their parents who are concerned about these multiple threats at schools across the country?
I would say this, we've seen these things before throughout American history. Black Americans in particular have had a certain resolve around these issues. And I think, as you know, Black history is American history. Our resiliency has come through over this January with several of these threats, and certainly at the start of Black History Month. That resiliency will continue. And for each of my sister institutions and Delaware State University, I can tell you that all of us acted with safety of our students, staff, and faculty first. Got a lot of help from our local law enforcement and federal agencies as well, and are continuing to be vigilant about protecting the safety and mental health of our students.
Hey, thank you so much for your time this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all show some love for Delaware State University President Dr. Tony Allen, the chair of President Biden's HBCU Board of Advisors. Hey, thank you so much, man. You're welcome to come on the show anytime. Keep us informed.
Brother Smiley, we shall not be moved.
Yes, sir. Man, here you go, but y'all love this mess right here, man. Here's Ricky's Quickies. Let's go.
Quickies.
Hey, Rickey Smiley. I got one thing to say. Doodle-doo.
Quickies.
If you need a ride, I'll drive you, Brad. Let's go.
Quickies.
Yeah, hell, I ain't taking no bath, not to waste no water.
Quickies.
Man, shut the ass down.
Quickies.
Old Belvedere, come here, boy.
Quickies.
Eva has the sexiest laugh I've ever heard. I'm sorry, Mike.
Quickies.
Let me explain something to you. Old Helen is gone, and you will not talk to me that way.
Quickies.
You don't have to use drugs.
Quickies.
But I just want to call and tell everybody who African American that woke up this morning, I love y'all. Period.
Quickies. Quickies.
Wake up. Wake up, time to get yourself together, 'cause I'm living my best life. I love you, Brad.
Quickies.
Lose weight, 'cause I can't breathe.
Quickies.
Tell Gary to give that baby raccoon his teeth back.
Quickies.
Hey, that boy Gary built like Ben Roethlisberger.
Quickies.
Does Jim Johnson have a brother?
Quickies.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Quickies.
Doing 80 and a 60. Forget the ticket.
Quickies.
O'Reilly. Auto Park.
Quickies.
Boom built. Bust your lip. Don't smoke or chew dip.
Quickies.
Half man, half woman. It's the Rickey Smiley Show.
Quickies.
I saw mama kissing these men.
Quickies.
Does a fat Tasha I'll drive you.
Quickies.
Great balls of fire on Bernicious.
Quickies.
What killed him?
Quickies. Quickies.
Hi, I bought some Rickey Smiley glasses, and now I'm cockeyed.
Quickies.
This ain't no damn Amazon truck. This a PT Cruiser.
Quickies.
I love you, Brad. Ooh, yeah.
Quickies.
Try Jesus, not me.
Quickies.
Oh, there's something on my mind.
Hey, Rock! I saw Santa kissing these nuts.
Oh! Y'all don't understand! Oh! Come on, Brett! What?
Woo! The instruments and the breakdowns and the ad-libs and the crazy things she do as she play with the band is so dope. Oh, my God.
I don't care what y'all say. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. That's the greatest Toni Braxton song of all time. That is the greatest Toni Braxton performance of all time. Don't argue with me. Let me have this one. Brett, can I have it?
You got it. You got it.
Okay, because I ain't. Play a Toni Braxton song that can top that performance. Oh my God! Everybody that played a clarinet, a flute, a drum, everybody y'all know. Woo! Boy.
They're rolling, man.
Hey, man, listen. Y'all know him from his hit.
Damn, I didn't know we had company. I'm sorry.
Kel, I apologize to bring you on the show like this, man. We just try to paint the story with.
Hey, it's all good, man. You know, I'm upset at the one day. I'm like, one whole day? What you doing?
Oh, man.
One whole day.
One whole day. Everybody, hey, look, y'all, you know him from his hit TV shows, Kenan and Kel and Good Burger. Y'all, please welcome, hey, two-time Emmy-nominated actor, comedian, and author, Kel Mitchell.
One time.
Hey.
Welcome to Good Burger.
Man, thank you so much for joining us this morning, man, and congratulations on your brand new book, Blessed Mode, 90 Days to Level Up Your Faith, man. So tell us about it and what the 90-day challenge is.
Man, okay, so Blessed Mode is to let people know they're beautifully and wonderfully made by God, to let them know to get up every day, ready for your day. You know, when you prepare for your day, you go outside with your clothes on. You know what I mean? You would never go outside without your clothes. So in this, I want you to take care of your spiritual self. You know, you want to go outside with the armor of God, ready for the day. And it's a 90-day devotional to really, level up your faith. And I tell people about my life, throughout this devotional and what I did to get myself ready for the day, keep my family
prayed up, keep me prayed up, and yeah, man.
Man,
what up, Kel? It's your girl, Brad. What's happening? Welcome to Good
What's
Burger.
up, Brad?
What's up? Look, he on the show, man.
We go way
go
back.
Man, who you telling all that when we was kids? Well, we talk about mental health a lot here on the show, and you really got candid recently about the struggles that you faced early on and how acting kind of saved you in a sense. Now, for those who may be fighting their own battles at home, what advice would you give them?
Man, I just want to let them know that you have to understand that you were born for a purpose. Everybody was born for a purpose, and God loves you. And just get out here and just really just do affirmations over yourself. Know that you are a beautiful person and continue your day, because there's a lot of trouble in this world, but we got to find the Christ in the crisis. We got to find the joy in every situation and every moment. And we also, all of us, like, we go through things. So then after we go through them and we get through a breakthrough, we need to turn around and talk to our brothers and sisters and tell them how to get through and let them know that they are loved, you know?
I know that's right. Hey, Kel, it's your girl, Eva Marcille here. Now, a lot of people are surprised. Hey, a lot of people are surprised to find out that back in 2019, you actually became a youth minister in California. Now, when did you know that you were called to get into the ministry?
Man, so here's the thing. I've been working with my church for years. You know, it was a point in my life around, like, you know, the early 2000s, you know, like around 2004, 2005, where I asked God to really take anything out of my life that was not of him. And when that happened, a lot of things opened up in my life. A lot of people I had to, like, you know, eliminate out of my life. A lot of things that I had to change within my life. And it was a journey. But then I started working within my church. You know, I was in helps ministry within my church, just doing all kind of things for the Lord within the church. You know, I was a stage manager within the church. I would just pick up things in the church for my pastor and just do things like that. And then I started working with the youth, and also working with the youth in the community in LA too as well. And people started saying, yo, you need to be a pastor. That was something that all over my life, you know, people had always said. But I'm a firm believer that you got to go to God and ask him, you know, if that is what you need to be doing. And, God just spoke to me in such a real way, like, yes, this is what I want you to do. This is why I had you doing all the things that you've been doing so far. And I decided to do it. And the Lord said, you know, I also want you to stay within the entertainment business as well while you're doing it, because that's part of your ministry. So,
hey, man, we are so proud of you, man. And thank you so much for coming on, man. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, man. And if people want to follow you and get more information on your new book, Blessed Mode, let everybody know how they can follow you.
Yeah, man, you can hit me up on Instagram at I am Kel Mitchell, kelmitchell.com. The book is everywhere books are sold. We're doing a big thing with Black History Month in Target, so you can go check it out. Yeah, man, just thank you for having me, man. I love all of y'all. You know, we all go way back. So
yes, sir. Nah, man, we love you too, man. Congratulations on everything. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for Kel Mitchell. One time. I got your front page coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page brought to you by
Macy's. This week at Macy's, save big on great Valentine's Day gifts they're sure to love, like stunning fine jewelry from Effie Gemstone Collection. Plus, Macy's Star Rewards members earn on every purchase except gift cards, services, and fees. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look this morning at your front page news. Happy Groundhog Day. Now, if Ponchatoula Phil sees a shadow today, that means that we have 6 more weeks of winter. Unfortunately, though, from New Mexico to New England, a winter storm is already sweeping across the U.S., and as much as 14 inches of snow could fall on parts of Illinois today, and parts of Texas could see as much as 2 inches of ice and sleet. Airlines have already canceled more than 1,200 flights. In political and world news this morning, Russia's President Vladimir Putin spoke at a news conference yesterday where he blamed the U.S. for the crisis at the Ukraine border. Although Russia has positioned 100,000 troops at its border with Ukraine, Putin says that the U.S. is using Ukraine as a tool to start a war in order to impose sanctions on Russia. Meanwhile, children under 5 could start receiving COVID-19 vaccines as early as next month. Yesterday, Pfizer asked the FDA to grant emergency approval for its vaccine for kids ages 6 months to 5 years old. And in related news, new data shows that the Omicron variant of COVID-19 has been deadlier in the U.S. than in any other country. And do you all remember that PPP money that went out during the pandemic? Well, It's not surprising that most researchers have found that the federal government's $800 billion Paycheck Protection Program, ended up helping business owners way more than it did workers. And speaking of work, in response to the current labor shortage, Home Depot says that it will begin making next day job offers for those looking for work. So you can apply today and then get a job offer tomorrow. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.com. Rock T, the NFL is being sued over racial discrimination. What's going on in that story?
Yeah, man, you're right, Eva. Former Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores files a class action lawsuit versus the NFL and a few other teams. He's claiming racism. He alleges the Dolphins defamed him through media and NFL after firing him, claiming he was difficult to work with. The Dolphins allegedly told Flores to lose games on purpose so they could get a higher draft pick, allegedly offering him $100,000 per loss bonus for every loss. Can you imagine your boss coming to you as the coach of the Miami Dolphins and saying, hey, bro, listen here, go ahead and lose the game on purpose, and I'm going to give you $100,000 every time you do that because we want to try to get the number one pick next year. Your name, your legacy, this is when you win, they're going to give you credit. When you lose, they're going to blame you. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard enough as an African-American to get a head coaching job, so now you want me to lose on purpose.
Right.
Get out of here with that, man. After 87 years with its former name, the Washington Redskins, 2 years as the Washington football team, the official new name is the Washington Commanders. Indeed. They finally got an official name back. All right. A youth coach of a 10-year-old basketball team was fired after he grabbed the referee's neck during a game. Coach did not like a controversial call. He was given 2 technical fouls. Then a verbal altercation took place, and then he choked the referee. Then the other referee came across court and punched the coach to get him off of him. This is crazy, man. I didn't stutter, man. This is a 10-year-old team, bro.
Man.
This is a 10-year-old youth basketball team. I mean, I
Coach
get it.
Started choking him. That other referee came and knocked them glasses off.
Sure did, man. But come on, man. I mean, I get it. He's competitive, but it's
how controversial could the call have been?
He probably traveling or something.
Ain't no money.
All of them be traveling. All of them.
That's all they do is
be traveling, double dribbling, carrying. I'm talking about they be traveling like them dudes in the NBA. Nobody travel like them damn NBA players.
Yes, sir. That's all I got for sports, man. Follow my social media at Rock T. Holla.
Don't bounce the ball and then you make a layup. You ain't even at half court. This NBA.
Hey, they be taking 3-4 steps all the
time.
5. Yes, sir.
5.
Yes, sir.
And then moving the ball around to get the referee eyes or whatever, but he don't see him traveling. Man, please.
There it is. Brad got the hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 8:29 before the top of the hour. Y'all, this segment's being brought to you by the new Venture X card from Capital One. Capital One, new class of premium travel card. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Hey, what up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. If you're a fan of Pretty Ricky's Baby Blue, this is your time to shine. As Love and Hip Hop Miami star tells his followers he will write back to those who write him while serving his 20-month federal prison sentence beginning February 7th. After pleading guilty to his involvement in a COVID relief fund Paycheck Protection Program scam, Pretty Ricky member Baby Blue is getting ready to serve a a 20-month bid in Coleman, Florida federal prison. He recently he reportedly secured over $1.1 million in COVID relief funds. He took to his Twitter account to clear up rumors that he snitched on others involved in the PPP fraud case and says he'll knock out his 20-month sentence and be home in no time. He said in the post, "You think I'm gonna miss my chance on being real by telling? Give me them 20 months. I'm gonna knock that out right quick. Be home in no time." Court documents claim that Blue allegedly convinced 11 other individuals to file fraudulent documents in order to receive kickback money from the funds. However, the 37-year-old artist clarified his stance on the matter, insinuating that he is actually a victim in the PPP loan scam and that the informants in this case made him a scapegoat and scammed him and other celebs. So he just gonna do it and go and knock it out.
But
so
you know what, Brett?
What's that?
Coleman is a sweet deal. If you gonna go to a Fed camp,
Oh, for
Coleman
real?
and Talladega, yeah, them
Not-
the two
not-
sweetest deals in the country.
Not they must be real nice.
Everybody
That's
talked
what
about.
you went to one in Talladega.
Nah, I was in Atlanta, but everybody talked about Coleman and
You was at the one
Talladega
over there
being
by
the
the
sweetest
Atlanta Zoo.
Yeah, down the street from there, next to the big
You
penitentiary.
used to go over there. Yeah.
Well, last but not least, Janet Jackson brought in some impressive numbers for Lifetime. Yes, she did. According to Deadline, it averaged 3.1 million total viewers for its premiere ratings, marking the best nonfiction debut in viewership and ratings on cable since ESPN's Michael Jordan docuseries The Last Dance. The network also said it drew 3.7 million video views across Lifetime and A&E's on-demand platforms, combining to reach 15.7 million total viewers. Lifetime will air an encore of all 4 hours Friday, beginning at 8 p.m. So we can't wait to see that again, because I watch it over and over. Every time it come on, I watch it again, because it seems like I learn more, because it might be something that I missed the last time. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.